Well, hello friends, Fudosevich here. Welcome back to some Frost Lich Jaina, as we now are playing a slightly different, less elemental-oriented, even though I am playing an elemental right as I say that at the beginning of the video, but a less elemental-oriented and a more control/burst-oriented... Oh, interesting. The end could be coming for you as well, friend. So like I said, oh, I should have attacked face. Let's hope that doesn't make a difference. Like it did. I'm assuming the video that I posted yesterday is going to be or a couple days ago now, Shadow Reaper Anduin, where I kind of messed up the whole choices of, let's see how this works. Do we want to Doomsayer our opponent back here or what? I think we can. I think we can all just tell each other that the end is coming. So if this is going to be control versus control, the one thing that we do have going for us is the fact that we are going to... what the heck is this? Wow. Okay, that's an interesting choice. I'm not going to deny that. We can go ahead and just have the end coming this way now. This might be a little bit more challenging for our opponent. They're not going to be able to buff. They can't just go +2/+6 taunt on the Golden Sunkeeper, which is very cool. I wouldn't spend the gold or the dust on a Golden Sunkeeper, but that's okay. Why? Why? You want 2 6s that badly? Getaway Kodo's okay, I guess. I guess that was also our opponent's plan. Do we want to do this? 3 + 2. We should have saved our other Frost for our other Doomsayer. What am I thinking?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
We can just go ahead and do this. We'll get rid of this really quickly. On turn 9, we're bamming out the Frost Lich. Our opponent might just think that we're some sort of tempo. Oh boy. Oh, Wild Pyro. How much damage do we want to take? We don't mind taking a little bit of damage here. Be awesome. What is this? Oh, 2/5 poisonous. That's pretty cool. I didn't know. Hey, new card. We're playing new cards, even though we don't really have that many new cards in this deck. Out of my jungle, buddy. So this is also going to be kind of good because with Jaina, basically, and I think I talked about this last video, the real issue, part of the issue with Jaina is very much that your opponent can play around this Death Knight. Another Frostlands portal. That's a good card. What did she say? Oh, I missed that. I was talking over her entrance music, her entrance theme, or entrance verbal battle cry. So the issue is here, our opponent, first of all, they are going to give us 3 6s all day long if they continue to hero power, which is amazing and hilarious. Another Sunkeeper? Oh yeah, I don't know why I was so surprised. It's like another one. So the great thing is, so our opponent's going to very easily be able to play around, you know, giving us these cards. Unfortunately for our opponent, they can't really do it this time. Let's Primordial Glyph first, you know, the classic draw first. I want more damage. Oh, no. I want a Spellbender. Never you mind. We're going to do this and get rid of this one. So the idea behind the Spellbender is we're going to take that buff that our opponent wants to give their own units, their own minions. Yeah, they're units. They're type of units. So this is great. We got one down. We're going to be able to get another one, we hope. Another one. Another Water Elemental. What's going on here? Blood Mage action? Doomsayer action? Ooh. This is a lot of resources to commit to this, especially when we can get hit with an Equality Consecrate, because we haven't seen either of those cards right now. And maybe we can just Spellbender, right? Like, it's really not is it the end of the world if we allow this to go off? This, honestly, and I've talked about this before, these control matchups are really what I love about Hearthstone. Because we have to think now, do we want to commit... This is 8 damage, we can kill this Doomsayer. But our opponent's only played 1 Wild Pyro and no Equalities, which they could have. These cards they've had in their hand the whole time, which means it could be Tyrion, I understand. But there is that issue. And then do we need to be saving these resources for something else? And honestly, at this point, I'm thinking yes. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna play the Spellbender. We got a little bit of healing going. I think in the long run, you know, that was actually kind of smart of our opponent. They played their Blood Mage Thalnos with their Doomsayer, so that we, in theory, wouldn't be able to get another free ping off of it, which is kind of funny. And you know what? Hey, look, now we're looking pretty smart, not burning all of our hard removal. So we're gonna go ahead and develop 2 minions, probably. Oh, I should have done the math. We could have done this a better way, right? This is pretty good. If we get hit with an equality now, that's not the end of the world. And one of the big differences now with this deck is the fact that we run Medivh. And obviously Alex. But the fact that we have Medivh here really changes things up, because all of these big spells, which originally wouldn't have done that much, this Spellbender is still going to be amazing for us. Let's not kid ourselves. This is going to be a little bit of a pain, and we have no weapon removal. This also makes our pings a little bit weaker. There's no doubt about that.
I'll take that.
How much face damage do we have? I think we can do this a little bit. We definitely still need to look for our polymorph. There's definitely a couple really good draws. There's no doubt about that. There's definitely some weaker draws. We could definitely... I'm expecting kind of a Tyrion from one of these two. Either this one here. Oh. Thank you for the Spike Ridge. We'll say thanks. I know that's kind of BM there, but... You know how it is. Let's go. There we go. Oh, these are cards. These, Kabbalist Tome. Do we want Volcanic now? Maybe we do want Volcanic, actually, to be able to deal with the 2/2, so we don't really worry. What else would... or unless we want to counterspell in order to protect from equality. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this the old-fashioned way. And now we can't get the ping. And now the question is, do we want to Frostbolt again? So I'm going to save the counterspell for next turn with the Lich King to protect Lich King from at least one equality. Oh, it's really a shame. We don't have enough burst right now. We don't have enough damage on board, so we can't really start planning the whole, you know, continual face damage thing. I feel like maybe Lich King into counterspell could do some good things for us. There's an equality. Equality Consecrate. Wow. Okay, so our opponent really wants to get their board back. Surprise, surprise. They definitely recognize the fact that these are going to be a bit of a problem for us. And that's smart. Smart of them. We could honestly Frostbolt now. Because if it's not equality, I think we're going to be able to survive, right? Or if it's not equality, Consecrate, or... Ooh, speaking of weapons, hello. This is also going to provide us a little bit of value. Sunkeeper also does it. Deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. That's okay. 5, 6, 7 is pretty good. We can slam down a counterspell, I guess. Slamming down a counterspell is A-okay in my books right now. And we're going to slowly be able to start collecting our 3/6s once again. As much as we know our opponent doesn't want this to be happening. It's happening. Now get out of my jungle, buddy. I definitely wish we'd saved one of those Doomsayers. Oh, setting minions attack and health to 3. Not today, friend. Not today. Death was merely a setback. I like that. Tempest Keep was merely a setback. Oh, and Polymorph is going to be great for Tyrion. I heard that some of these paladins actually like this card called Tyrion. I don't know why. Is it that good? Is it good?
I'm ready.
I'm going to kill this just to get rid of the taunt. Not because I want to. It'll be actually kind of funny. We could get OTK'd. Like, our opponent could be playing OTK Uther. Which, I mean, if it happens, it happens. Is our opponent hoping for, Vaporize here? It's not Vaporize. Now the issue is we're kind of stuck between who do we want to be pinging. Or freezing, I mean. And I think... No, actually, never mind. Never mind. We're not anywhere near between deciding. Oh, thank you. Oh, probably consecration now, right? Everyone gets heals. I'll totally take Tazdingo. Are you kidding me? Tazdingo's great. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, we're fine here. We'll do this. We'll do a ping even though it doesn't really matter. And I know I swung... Who did I did swing face there with one of the charges. Oops. That's not how... That's not the ideal way to use Shadowmourne, I don't think. So there's one equality that's down, which is nice. And then this is nice because we have a 1, so we can kind of be getting rid of these. So our opponent can't use hero power this turn. It's kind of off. It's off the books. Unless they really go Beardo. Oh. So, let's talk, friends. Oh, never mind. We're not talking about anything. We're gonna freeze and take another one. And you might think this is a strange play, and I agree, it is a strange play. But I need to start collecting water elementals, and very quickly. And our opponent only has 1 more equality. Let's remember that as well. Charge, lifesteal, that's pretty good. Oh, they're getting rid of this one, pretty good. Except I still get a water elemental this way. Oh, no I don't. Oh, smart. Very smart. Our opponent's pretty good here. How do we do it? Are we just gonna polymorph and deal with the Tyrion with the fireball? I really don't want to be honest with you. Like, I really think that's a bad idea. And then I think Medivh is like how we win. So I don't want to burn too many spells. And what weapons am I honestly worried about? Am I honestly worried about a true silver right now? I don't think so. Would have been great stealing that one. Oh, well. Do we just attack, ping? No, we can't do that. Would we attack, Alex? Attack, Alex, we get wrecked by equality, though. That's really my issue. We can do this. Into this. Into setting our opponent down. So if it's not equality consecrate or equality wild pyro, we're good. So it's 4 out of 9. They need 2. They need 2 different combinations of 2 out of 9, and they have 4 out of the 9. There's a lot of math going on there, and I'm not able to do that all in my head. I'm not going to lie to you. So hopefully this will allow us. Obviously, if we don't get hit with equality consecrate, it's good. If it's equality, if it's pyro equality, well, kind of a moot point, as they say. And then depending who this guy heals, we just fireball and go face, or we do other things, to be honest with you. But I think overall, you know what? So far, this is feeling a lot better. Hey, there's that true silver we were worried about. That's okay. We couldn't keep our opponent frozen forever. And now it's up to our opponent to decide how they wanna play this. Yeah. So we really want to hope that this goes face. That Rag heals face and not Rag. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Oh, we win. Never mind. What am I doing? Whenever Alex sticks, I don't know why, and this is one of the things with this deck, right? Whenever Alex sticks, because we have this Control-y Burst style deck, if Alex is gonna stick, it's almost gonna be game over because we are still running fireballs and Frostbolts and Medivh's Valets and things like that, and then 2 Primordial Glyphs so we can get more fireballs and more Medivh's, or not, more Frostbolts as well. So overall, I think this deck is I prefer this version so far. This is the kind of Control Mage that really got me into Hearthstone originally, years and years ago. But that is going to be it for this video. Just this was a cool game. I really enjoyed this. Lots of back and forth, control both ways. We had our swings. We were able to spell Bender. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice.